package. Yeah. Alright.
I don't like where this is going.
Huh? Oh shit. Listen, I was just, it was not what you think. I was just admiring the artwork. I was actually looking at, insurance from this financial literacy book. Don't look into this. Alright. So, yeah, it was just a joke. That was pretty funny. I hope you do too. So, what are you doing today? I'm gonna be watching an interface. There's a comment. Let me go see if I can't find it and probably edit it into like a frame if possible. I don't have the most sophisticated editing program. NERDY3177. Yes, that's their name. Yeah, they're like, oh, have you ever seen the interface itself? I'm like, it'd be interesting to just react to the raw uncut. I might just work on a recap at some point, so for ads, more ads, lovely. Oh, what? It's not what I clicked on. I'm just gonna cut this part out, I'm just gonna cut it out real quick. Okay, we're just gonna right here is where I'm gonna cut to. So let's set this up a little more proper. Again, you'll not like let's see, okay, like this. It's very professional, Add source and icing. Correction, let's see. Add source. Capture. Oh, sorry. Burp there. It's very professional, Okay, so here. Add source. So this video. It's going. Oh, it is what it's called. Okay. Alright, so why don't we get this started? I'm just gonna jump and cut right here. Yeah, this is gonna be, I might really react to the original footage, but I can always see how the story progresses, Actually, let's make sure you can hear this first. Alright, you should be able to. We'll see, Oh, sorry, I should get this out of the way first. Wait, where'd it go? Oops, okay, there it is, okay. So, this belongs to the channel Umami, and under the Fair Rights and Use Act, I think is what it's called. This is for commentary, and criticism. Yeah. It's all within my rights to do so. So, just gotta get that out of the way. Let's just not be tools again. Like I said, it gives me big courage to cover the dogfights. In the show, I wasn't allowed to watch it because of how surreal it was. My Christian mother, she's pretty cool, but she wouldn't allow me because she thought it was pretty weird. I think that's one of the most scary versions of these horror tales. failed her, saving throw. Yes.
Classy place, isn't it?
Perfect first aid.
And what a selection of food. Oh, noodles. My favorite.
That's so great. That's fucking etiquette on this guy. Eat it already. Yeah, you want to know it. Fucking eat it. Yeah.
You're not hungry?
Yes,
I know what's wrong. You're smoking too many cigarettes. To be quite honest, food isn't what I need to survive. But it tastes so good. That chef may be grumpy, but he has a big heart. He's wrong about one thing. He thinks I can't change colors. The reality is, I don't want to. I choose to be this way. You never had a choice, though. After all this time together, it finally makes sense. And it always does. You long for your late family.
Yeah.
3 passed from old age.
Yeah, it's kind of the whole trope about immortality.
And 2 were killed in a tragic car accident. You think they're all gone. But the little one, your dear great-granddaughter, I have something that you might want to know. You can choose to accept it, or not. One thing is for certain, though.
Just always take the herbs out better.
The truth will set you free.
So you remember when I watched the original video by Expo, he's like, he references Magritte. Was it this painting? Listen, I'm going to hold my tea for a moment. But I love the concept of Magritte's painting. This is not a pipe. Joking about the LSD. You took it seriously.
What is it that consumes you?
Grief? Oh, my God, that was pretty good there. I guess that wasn't the point there.
What is it that I consume?
for the first time. That caught me so off guard because I'd never heard anything about it. Well, that's one of the first things that caught me off. The first thing that caught me off guard was young. Oh fuck, what's his name? Shit. I have the movie right here. What's his name? Goddamn it. Shit. It's gonna be like fucking Michael Keaton. Alec Baldwin type. Oh Jesus, like young Alec Baldwin. I just knew him as the fucking purple goop covered ass dude. Purple goop covered ass. Yeah, I don't know why. Like dude from fucking Cat and Hat.
I'm just messing with you. That's more like it.
I would have
Intentions are pure.
Sorry,
my vision is clear. Our goal is communal. We have the most advanced technology, the most precise simulations, machines that have the ability to adapt, internalize, learn, and evolve. Everything has been calculated.
Just know there's a whole fucking episode of drama about that shit.
Why is it that deep down, in the pit of my gut, there is a voice whispering to me that something's wrong? As we sanitize this earth, the threats we face aren't scattered to the winds. They are consumed, repurposed, utilized. Nothing will ever be deleted. We will always have the upper hand. And yet the whisper still persists. If you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss gazes into you.
Classic bit of nihilism. that's the end of it. So I just wanted to recap on where it was, because yeah, I don't want to see his ass again. Okay, so that was, I believe, which episode? Okay, so now we're on episode 13.
Gravity Blanket is the only brand of weighted blanket proven to improve sleep and reduce stress.
Don't even have to pay for it.
Thanks to Temptations Parade, we're spending a lot more time together.
I can recommend before I've had
a lot.
Weighted blanket. They're pretty cool, especially some of the, well, like the ones I was getting for Christmas. But like, you can just get a lot of clothes in it, so just, well, actually. It just looks like you're in a pile of, clothes, but it's pretty cool. When there's no toilets, this is about what happens. He would have just changed into a fuel-efficient car. That'd be hilarious.
each other.
Achievement unlocked. Reducing the carbon footprint. Very nice. Here we are. I've actually seen inside before.
Have you ever seen the face of death?
God damn it.
And whether you think you have or you haven't, how can you be sure?
I feel like this might be a reference, but I'm not certain.
After all, death has a face that takes many forms. Now I would wager all of us here tonight have seen it without even realizing. We see it on the streets and in the factories, in the pub, at the bottom of a bottle. Huh? Does that sound familiar? Well, I'll tell you, I've seen it. Death came to me in a dream last night. I was taming a 100-foot dragon with just the coarseness of my voice. That's when I saw it. It twisted and wailed towards me. I saw its wicked smile. I heard its wicked laugh. And I tamed that dragon by giving him a name. And in fact, boys and girls, I convinced him to join us here in Dreamland tonight. So without further ado, the incorporeal clown!
Like inside thing, I have these little things where I literally talk to no one at all. And be like, God damn it, Percy. Yeah, I eat the last veggie patty. How could you do this to me, Percy? It's always fucking Percy. It's always the name I've come up with. It's like fucking picture of the panda and fucking Johnson. Like, it's just like Percy.
Percy,
You'd like to
I thought we changed that.
I love it. Couldn't even get his fucking stage name right. How dare you?
There's no effective method for dislodging the stuff. No known way of neutralizing or destroying it. There is no method of hastening its half-life. It disrupts the structure of atoms of which all living matter is composed. Much of the mystery surrounding it is maintained by the general public, which is determined to regard it as potent and irresistible as the evil spirits of the Indians. This can be partly explained by man's fear of dangers he cannot sense.
is washed out. I would not attempt to cross that stream, considering that I'm currently a bicycle.
What is the fucking
It's peaceful here. Henrik, look at that. Is that a toad or a frog?
I think it's a frog.
I don't know much about amphibians.
I really do like frogs. They're pretty cute.
Well, that was short-lived. Looks like he's about to get munched.
Exactly how I see that. Cute. Frogs coming ultra instinct.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, he's the protagonist. He found it.
I'm not just a basket case, am I?
Static, stoic, frozen. Not heaven's skies nor caverns below. I see your home, a state of abandon. There is no judgment, only dangers aglow.
Dad?
Your search continues, as does mine.
Should we wait for him?
A word of warning. Get lost, get lost in time.
A road trip souvenir. There's a lot of strange things to encounter out here.
It's the final battle between that frog and Crane.
And they're not all trustworthy.
There we go. I was incorrect. Wait, that was really the white-haired best friend of the real frog protagonist. So here we are. The skies are still blue.
Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, now bundled together. The greatest stories and characters, and tons of
things. I have like one of like, it's like, you know, it's like make it ridiculous, but just make it fucking silly. That's how it goes, Jesus. Smooth chicken.
I just gained a deeper knowledge of amphibians. I really want to be one right now. Not here. Somewhere less dangerous.
Couldn't counter escape. I only have my dreams back, right? I can't have my dreams. So you know it's good. Honey, I'm home. Honey?
Ribbit.
No.
Ribbit. Ribbit. Ribbit.
Shut up, motherfucker.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
Where do you get the information from the car? So he gets all these shape-shifting cars from ingesting the electricity.
I'm a frog.
You know shit.
And I'm feeling fresh.
Okay.
Nobody else is here, though. And this home, at least the one you remember, it's not here either.
That tends to happen.
The planks in these walls are no more alive than the tree in that yard. We're surrounded by dead wood, encased, waiting for the mortician. Only that time never comes because you've outlived him. I see why you wanted to escape.
Dad, do you want to start cutting out the dough?
Dude, come on. Ruined it.
I remember when Mom and I would spend a whole Sunday making pierogies. And she would tell me stories.
Bruh, we know the man's Polish now. Now, like, I remember having this one teacher, she was Polish. And she would be, brag about all these fucking Polish food, like fucking pierogies. We know, boys.
About the war.
Too excited about, like, people born American.
Things I probably shouldn't have heard.
I thought real quick she was gonna cut us off.
But my favorite one was when she told me the story about how you and her met. How you fell from the sky when the skies were still blue. No plane in sight, just a man sleeping in a parachute. And when you landed and they brought you in, she saw your injuries and did her work.
Hello, nurse.
And the next morning, when you woke, you looked to her. And the first thing you said was...
Oh my god, you know what he reminds me of? I was just listening to the podcast, the official podcast, as I was going to the gym yesterday. And they were talking about, like, this dude, he doesn't, it was like an older episode. The guy who didn't talk to his wife for like 40 years, I think 20 years, sorry, because she like answered and come into his fucking knock, or like who's come into his knock joke or something. He reminds me of that dude.
I love you.
Such not a piece of shit. I was 16 at the fall. Let's see, let's make this the last episode, because there is still more to go through.
Why do we build?
Why do we build?
To be part of something greater than ourselves. When you're cast outside the gates, it is dangerous.
That is a good question. I would love to do an idea of just a conversation about that shit.
Hostile. Dark. If you're not careful, you may find yourself lost. happens is, when they're lost, they walk in circles. That walk turns into a sprint. That sprint turns into a run. Running full speed. Going nowhere. As we return home, we complete the circle. In the face of our creations, turning to dust. How do we end this?
When I was a child, picking blueberries in the field, my dad would say, when it grows dark and you lost your way, walk towards the light. Over there, on the shoreline, you will be safe. I'll come get you. Remember that.
Alright, I think that is what we did today. There for today. So actually, just kind of my rough thoughts on this. I see whoever makes interface, like whatever their name is, they're definitely starting to shade in more of those lines. You know, more of what, you know, Heinrich's life might have been. Who exactly the pink dude is, I don't know what his name is. I have clearly forgot it. Right? You know, I'm just curious to see what exactly he was or might have been prior to his. And also we see more of his little powers and how he gets the ability to shapeshift into certain things, right? You know. Nice. Alright, so this was a recommended video from one of you viewers. Thank you for watching. I don't want to be those people say like, comment, subscribe. That's kind of not how I am. I often forget to like videos. I'm working very hard just to like videos as soon as they make me laugh, because it just helps people out. So you kind of do just work into your habit, I guess, for some of those creators you really like, because it really does help them. Have a good night, or day for me, at least. And bye.